Hey everybody, Tekking101 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon White, part number 16, 17, 19. 19, yeah, it's 19. Okay, so, another hiatus this time, although this one is founded upon, I didn't just not do these videos because I got lazy. I do have a good excuse for that. But first, I just want to point out probably what the thing, the first thing you noticed is that finally, I figured out the format of these videos. Probably looks more professional, probably looks more like the other LPs of like DS games that you see on YouTube, and that is this cool split screen feature we have here. We got little Zeki back there, Zekrom hanging out back there. The main problem with me doing this game, and really the main reason why I always don't like uploading videos about it, why this is taking so much longer than Emerald, is because I'm figuring out there has to be a better way to do this. Because the problem with recording DS footage is, of course, there's two screens, not just one, and, you know, the way most people do it on YouTube, the way most people like J-Wits do an LP is this neat little split screen thing where they have the top screen kind of like the main screen, and that's like you can follow along, but the smaller screen, the touchpad, is usually on the bottom, so you can at least have a play-by-play there. And I just didn't have the editing software to do it before. You know, I was using Movie Maker. You know, you can't. It doesn't have the capacity to do that. You know, I guess I could have always just recorded just the top screen because that's the one that has all the action. But I didn't want to do that because, you know, I didn't want to give you play-by-plays like, oh, just to let you guys know, I'm selecting Azula as my next Pokemon. Just to let you know, I'm using Flame Charge as my attack. I'm using an Ether right now. You know, I don't like to do that. So, yeah, I always want to film both screens, and I could do that. It's just, it's going to get distorted. So now we have this new little format, so that's all well and good. Second thing I should probably point out is the issue with our Pokemon's leveling, and that's always been another deterrent for me to make these videos. I'm like, oh, my Pokemon are so under-leveled. I don't really feel like grinding, because grinding doesn't work the same in 5th gen as it did in 3rd gen, and it's just more, it just seems more difficult. Well, you know, there's really no way around that, except for cheating, and that's what I did. 2 magic words, then they're called Action Fucking Replay. Okay, that was technically 3, but in my mind I hyphenated the fucking, so there you go. All my Pokemon, oh, this is a new guy we got here, but all my Pokemon are now decent level to fight against Elsa's gym. So my Toph I actually did not have to level up at all. Toph I kept at level 27 because he was kind of my front runner. He was the only one that was pretty good. Excalibur also was level 22. He wasn't so bad, but I wanted to level him up a little bit. So these two didn't really need a lot of fights. Azula, Coma, Shimon, and this new guy here I'm going to talk about in a little bit, Scraggy. I used a cheat which basically leveled up my characters like times, I think it was like times 16 cheat, so every Pokemon I defeated gave me like a times 16 experience. And I think it also leveled up my EV stats too. That's always a big problem with Pokemon games where, I mean, I could, you know, you like the rare candy cheat. Like, you can get a rare candy cheat and level your Pokemon up to level 100, but their stats are going to suck, and they're still going to get, then you'll have like a level 100 Blastoise that'll get its ass kicked by like a level 50, you know, Charmander or something, or like Charizard, you know, it can happen if your EV stats suck enough. So now what I did was I used that times 16 code, and I took that off, obviously, you know, for the fighting, but I did leave a code on. I left the times 2 code on. So from this point on, we're going to basically gain twice as much EXP and EV stats from each battle. Some of you might accuse me of cheating, but that's basically the only way I'm going to have a drive to finish this game, because I really want to get this done. And, you know, the way it is now, like I said, grinding doesn't work the same way. Like with Pokemon Emerald, I didn't mind grinding. Grinding was fun for me. I like grinding, but this game doesn't work the same, and until we get the EXP share, I might turn it off when we get to the EXP share. We get that part. That's in Illicit City, I think. But until then, all we got is these Pokemon, so just deal with it for now. And as for Scraggy, I decided it was finally time to get rid of Panpour, because Panpour wasn't doing anything. I mean, I could have leveled that little monkey bastard up, but he really wouldn't have done anything, so I got our Scraggy. Nickname ideas are, of course, welcome. Throw them out there. I didn't want to level him up, you know, without you. I mean, I didn't want to name him without your guys', you know, thoughts. So let me know what he's got. His techniques, you'll see as they come along. But for now, you know what I'm actually going to do right now? I'm actually going to switch out Scraggy for Azula, because Azula is probably the bitch of my entire team. She is the person whoever I fight against. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, I'm electric type. I fight against a water type. The water type's usually going to kick Azula's ass. But you know what? I think, personally, we're going to have some fun. It's time for Azula to get some love. So here we go with Ilsa's gym. It's the 4th gym of the game, electric-type gym. And as you can see, it's very unique. It's a very interesting layout design. It's of a like a roller coaster type design, and we can kind of steer with the mouse, with the cursor there, that I kind of fucked it up, but give me a second, okay. I'm swearing a lot in this episode already. Not a good thing. Alright, come on, waiting for the trolley. I feel like I'm in the land of make-believe, like... Make King Friday and Queen Saturday. No, King Saturday and Queen Friday, I think that was it. Alright. Your fashion sense, it's kind of Nuvemo town-ish. Oh, okay, preppy Beverly Hills girl. Okay, bring it on. I don't know, Kimberly. I'm just gonna name you Kimberly. Valley Girl Kimberly. Lady Magnolia. Lady Magnolia. It's the name of a flower. What name is that? Who the hell has the name of a flower, really? Except, you know, my grandmother. But aside from that, you know, who has the name of a flower? Alright, so, here we go. Azula. I got rid of Quick Attack, by the way, because it wasn't doing anything for us. I got Pursuit. Some of you might be mad about that, because at higher levels, of course, Quick Attack would be useful. But I've been wind-jamming enough. Flame Charge, this squirrel, this Pikachu wannabe bitch. And, of course, you're going to use Dumble Team, and... yeah, you're gonna just... oh, okay, there's Azula. Boom! Fuck you! Speed Rose. Molga's static. I got paralyzed. Oh, you're not going to be the bitch, though. You're not going to be the bitch. Some of you might be laughing at me right now, but no. No, 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 no. I did level up my EV stats. I don't want you to think like, oh no, it didn't work, Matt. It's just that none of my moves are exactly super effective against this thing, and it's level 24, so it's not exactly so overpowered. I just wanted to prove a point. Can't use any electric type, because this thing's not going to get paralyzed, and it likes to spam Double Team. Don't you love Pokemon that like to spam Double Team? It's like delaying the inevitable. Like so many Kingdras we fought against in the past. Ba-ba-ba-boo! Some of you might be laughing at me right now, but hey, look at it this way. If before I leveled up Azula, we'd be dead in one hit. Like, it wouldn't even be a contest. Like, we would be down already. We would be roadkill on the side of the freaking street. You know, at least now we're putting up a fight, and its attacks aren't really doing anything to me. So there we go, at least. Hey, give me some credit, jeez. And hey, even if my attacks are kind of weak, and, you know, my attack stats suck, you know, there's an action replay for that, too. I really want to just get on the ball with this game, because this is, I hate starting a project and not finishing the project. It's like one of those things in my life that I just absolutely despise. And this has been, you know, a pain in my ass for a while, so I really just want to end this. Alright, so now that was Azula, who I think had her first entire victory of the entire LP. So now let's throw out Scraggy, see what he can do. I decided to pick Scraggy because I usually had a bad opinion of Scraggy. I didn't really like him. But, you know, I'm playing Pokemon X. I recently... Scraggy was actually one of the last Pokemon I caught and leveled up in that game. I had to level them up all by myself. Like, I just went to the Elite Four and just, you know, leveled up my Pokemon over and over again. Of course you're going to be paralyzed. But no, he's got Brick Break. It's not very effective, of course. What is effective against Emolga? I guess I could throw out Toph or Shimon, but that's not fun. Payback, bitch! Payback, he's a bitch. Headbutt. Spark, huh? Ooh. Oh, yeah, Scraggy pulled through. Scraggy pulled through. I got Moxie. Moxie. Oh no, I gotta be blah, 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 blah. Alright. Alright, well, okay, two of them kind of took some damage there, so we're gonna go back and heal. Because, let's be honest here, I didn't really expect that. But hey, at least I took them out fairly easily, right? None of my Pokemon had to faint. That's a first for me. Alright, back to the Pokemon Center. But yeah, oh, another reason, and this is like the main reason why I didn't like continue the LP immediately after episode 13, and that was, sorry, my game kind of glitched up there. The main reason was because I'm sure a lot of you have seen the new copyright policies that YouTube has, and I didn't make a video about it, but I've stated numerous times on like my live stream, it doesn't mean like their copyright policy has become, they didn't completely change it. Basically, it only affects games, and it just makes it more easier for the software that YouTube uses to detect game footage, and, well, not footage, more like audio. It just makes it more difficult for that content IDs to be matched. Now, of course, with this new setup, I don't think that's going to be a problem, and of course, my audio is way low on the game because I'm talking over it, so with this new setup, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but with my old setup, it might have been, because the entire screen was game footage. You know, none of my old Pokemon videos have been content claims, so I don't think it really would have mattered, even if I continued the same way as I always did. I don't think it would have been that big of an issue. But, you know, I just wanted to be better safe than sorry. You know, I'm always very hesitant for the copyright ID shit, so, you know, I just wanted to make better safe than sorry, really, so that's why I waited until I got the better software. No. Man, this is weird. I have to wait. It's actually interesting that I have to wait for the roller coaster to come and pick me up. Alright, come on. I'm using the speed up function, of course, and that's messing me up. Alright. Back on track. Back on track. Matthias pressed the switch. The roller coaster's path has been changed. Oh, we're gonna do this again, aren't we? Don't you love these? I love these. Wouldn't be a Pokemon game without, you know, without some kind of puzzle for a gym. Kind of reminding me of the, everybody want to play Final Fantasy X? The Cloister of Trials. That's the last one, the one that looks like the World of Tron. That's like reminding me of this. Where you have to step on those moving energy platforms. God, those things. Those were like, those were walk-through time for me. Like, I'd be playing the game like normal, and as soon as I'd hit a Cloister, I'd be like, okay, gotta bring up the old walkthrough on the internet. Whoa, an Azula! Well, I got one of those too. Does your nose flame charge? Because mine knows flame charge. Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yours does know flame charge. It's a battle for the ages. Never has there been a fight more epic than the fight against these two zebras with the happy smiley faces. Okay, take that, Blitzel. Yours wasn't named Azula, so that's why. I just realized it's even more apt that my Blitzel is named Azula now that it can use Flame Charge, because of course I named it just because of course Azula from Avatar uses lightning, of course, but she can also, she's a firebender. Like, her default is using the blue fire, so if there was only a Pokemon move that I could use blue fire on, that would be the tits. Oh, now what the hell? Are you cool riding a roller coaster? Will you ride a roller coaster, then speed can make you dizzy? Where are you going with this, lady? Are you fighting me or what? Are you just giving me a little tutorial on how to use the damn roller coaster? Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a guy. Okay, rich boy Roland. Oh, God. Sorry, dude. Sorry. It's okay, bro. Not making me gay, bro. Man. Oh, that really did. It looked like kind of like Professor Juniper's sprite for some reason. Like, Juniper, what are you doing here? You're the 4th gym leader? Holy crap. I do like Ilsa's design. I have not, actually, of course, I haven't fought her yet, but I know of her. She's one of the more famous designed Pokemon gym leaders. So I know of her design, and I know it also changes in white, too, so be interesting to see. It's just so surreal that I'm kicking ass with Azula right now. It doesn't work like that. I'm breaking the laws of reality. I might actually turn off that code now, because my Pokemon are gaining a little bit more OP. Maybe I'll stop at level 30. Once we round out at level 30, I might stop it. Alright, so Shimon's new moveset. He pretty much learned every single new move except for Mudslap, of course. Mudslap, baby, Mudslap. I need to get a little soundbite of me just doing the Mudslap song. Okay, so we got Dig, very handy, of course, replaced Scratch with that. Hone Claws, I replaced Fury Swipes. And then we have Slash, which I replaced Metal Claw, because Metal Claw, despite being Steel-type moves, and for some reason, I don't know why, Steel-type moves always tend to suck, even when used against, you know, yours, like, my Altaria in Emerald had Iron Tail, used it against a friggin' Geodude, didn't even kill the Geodude, super effective, didn't kill it. Like, my god, Steel-type moves tend to suck, except for, of course, like, Meteor Mash and, like, the strongest tier of those, of that type. But, yeah, so I just replaced that with Slash, because Slash, pretty solid normal-type move, probably one of the more stronger normal-type moves, and look at that, Shimon got a crit, and I'm not even using it. I could kill this thing in one hit with Mudslap, but, you know, I decided not to, because I'm a cool guy like that. Or Dig, could have used Dig. Ah! Come on. Maybe I should stop using the speed-up function. I think it's starting to freeze up whenever I do that. Rollin'. Reminds me of the referee, and oh, Blitzel's evolving! I didn't know it happened at level 27. I caught one of these in Pokemon X, and I evolved it myself, and I didn't even know this happened. I'm sorry. I must have evolved upwards of like 130, 140 Pokemon in Pokemon X alone, just by me actually going out and leveling them up by training them. That doesn't even include Stone Evolution. That just includes regular evolution. Congratulations, your Azula evolved into a Zebstrika. Awesome. We're doing this, man. Okay, your way of balloting, it's elegant. You got style, even compared to Miss Elsa. Elsa, I don't know. Okay, well, it's about 15 minutes in, and I figure, okay, Azula evolved Azula evolved into Zebstrika. I think that's a pretty good, solid way to end this LP, so, I'm probably going to film another episode right after this, because, you know, like I said, got a lot of stuff going on. I'm pumped for this game again, so, see you then! that I'm actually winning now. And you could be arguing like, well, Tekking, it's no fun if you just win every fight, but come on, guys, we've been losing like every single fight. I've been kind of in a rut. All right, can you just bear with me until we get to level 30? Then I'll probably turn off the action replay code. But I needed my training wheels for this. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna name that this title of this LP, Tekking's Training Wheels. All right, later next time, guys. Signing out.